Welcome back to Crypto's Rich Boy. Today we're going to be talking about PADS. But before we get started, guys, go ahead and like this video, subscribe to the channel, let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below, and share it with your friends. Now, yesterday we had the launch of PADZ, P-A-D-Z, and it went crazy. Guys, this is a project with so much utility, so much to offer, so much behind it. And I was able to talk to the dev, and he has a lot of really great plans that are going to give a lot of return on investment for the investors. Now let's get into a little bit about pads before we get further into the price of it. So pads is changing the way you invest in real estate, one pad at a time. So like, you have people that say, hey, like I want to get a house, I'm going to make it a bachelor pad. Bunch of guys just hanging out, having fun at their home. Or you have like, I'm going to go back to the pad. Different people have different lingo, and so pads is one of those terms that people use for their place of living or their home. So holders earn 2% rewards paid in USDT. So guys, here is the official Ethereum contract address. So you could just copy this, go on over to Uniswap, have some Ethereum, and trade it for pads. So here is something really cool about that. Like I said, you get 2% for every in rewards in USDT. So pads owned, asset value, rewards distributed. So I know I made a video before launch. It launched yesterday, and things, there was one or two little bumps, but the dev was very calm about it. He was able to address those concerns, and those concerns are now taken care of. The issues are good to go, and we are ready to continue a successful project. So the vision is they want to revolutionize the real world property investing with fractional ownership, meaning you don't have to have 300, 400, $500,000 to buy a house. You could just have it in fractions. And from what I'm hearing, and what I understand, is at first, it's not going to take a lot of money. He is the dev. He is a official real estate agent in Canada. He has a lot of connections. He says at first what he wants to do is he wants to go ahead and get like a conventional loan, right? Where he has a 20% down. He already has a bank that's willing to work with him. He's going to go ahead and put down, rent that out, get that income, and put it back into the project and continue to grow, and then get another one and another one and another one. And so this is something where I think, like, you put in now, you give it a year, 2 years, 5 years, 10 years. Guys, this is going to make you passive income, USDT. And also, you own a fraction of this property, which is great. So the PADS token will own a corporation which invests in real world assets in desirable markets by fractionalizing property ownership and directly correlating our assets to the PADS token. So you will own the PADS token, and the assets in the real world will be linked to the PADS token, right? So this is phenomenal. Like I mentioned in the last video, crypto always doesn't stay up, right? So the next 2 years, this year, next year, I foresee that the market's going to continue to rise. We have Bitcoin. I think it almost hit 53,000 earlier. I think on some exchanges it did hit 53,000, probably like crypto.com, where they're a little higher. And on some exchanges it hit 52.9. So that is something that it is definitely, the market's going up. I foresee that, how it works is Bitcoin goes up, then it trickles down. Ethereum's almost at 3 grand, then it trickles down more into the top 10, top 100, and then these micro cap coins, including PADS token. And so this is definitely something that is gonna be very good income. Also, they have I think he said like 8 to 12 YouTubers that are supposed to be making videos over the next 24 to 48 hours. They have, I think, 20 hours of ETH trending that they have funds for. So this is going to be something to where it is, guys, I think this is going to be huge. It's going to be huge. So how it works is the properties will be rehabbed and rented. So they're going to buy these starter properties or these properties that need a lot of work. I don't know, some TLC, 10 or 11 care, and they're going to rehabilitate them. He has all the connections, and then they're going to rent them out. And then they're going to, it's going to be income, right? And so they're taking advantage of local and creative financing to secure the properties. Like I said, they're going to take advantage of these loans, 20% up front. He said, the first one, he is looking at getting very very soon, so that is very positive. And they'll hold votes periodically to make sure the community is involved in this, which is very very important. You want your community, you want your investors to feel like they are getting a say so in the plan of action, in the investments, right? So they're going to start small and they're going to grow. So very, very well written, well thought out, very strategic, in my opinion. So the community, they want to attract high level entrepreneurs as well as new investors who are passionate about real estate, cryptocurrency, and innovation. So I think this is why one of the reasons why I really really was drawn to this project, right? I have a real estate background. I had my loan officer's license. I work for the property appraiser's office here at my local county, and it is definitely something that it just attracts me, right? And I know how lucrative, especially my home. Let's put it like this: my home, the investor bought it. It was run down. It needed a lot of work. It was a foreclosure. An investor bought it for $68,000, right? Put like 20 grand into it. So that's an $88,000 investment. Flipped it, turned around within 3 months, sold it to me for 120,000. So I mean, that is a what, like a 1/3 return on the investment. So they put about $90,000 into it. So every 30,000 is 33% of that. And so they not only made back their money, they made 30% on their investment as well in 3 months. That's pretty good. You got to think. You put $90,000 in 3 months, you make 30K. That's 120K. Go back, redo it. And the more you do it, the more money you're going to have, the more properties you're going to be able to invest in. It is just a no-brainer. So the tokenomics. So holders will earn 2% rewards paid in USDT. Now there is a buy tax, sell tax. So this is going to go 2% paid to holders, 2% liquidity pool, and 3% PADZ ecosystem. Total supply is 1 billion. So right now, guys, you could get a ton of tokens for not that much money. It was crazy because yesterday I ended up, so I'm an investor, little disclaimer. I ended up buying some tokens, and I guess, like, moral of the story, when a project first launches in the first couple minutes, you're gonna have all these bots buy. So you had all these bots buy. I ended up getting a little bit higher, and so the amount of money I want to put in kind of went way down. And then I realized I can 5 times my token holdings for like 20%, or no, sorry, like 40% of my initial amount that I put in, if I just take out, a little bit more and get in. So I was able to do that, and so now I have a bag that I feel comfortable with. And if you think about it, the buy and sell tax, you're putting 7%, but right now, let's say you put $100. You pay like what, $70, but you hold 2%, 2%, 2% comes in USDT, USDT, USDT. Every buy and sell, the more people that buy and sell, the more you're gonna get. So that is something that is an incentive. This is not something that I would suggest that you buy and you sell it in 10 minutes. No, this is something I suggest, not financial advice, by the way, but I suggest for myself that it's going to be 6 months, a year, 5 years, 10 years. um when I first got my house, my grandfather, he was like, hey, this is he used to buy and sell real estate as well, and he owned some properties, turned them into rental properties and stuff. He's like, so between 5 and 10 years is when you really kind of want to flip. You want to buy your house, wait 5 to 10 years, take the equity, get a bigger house, get a bigger house, get a bigger house. And then once you retire, and so that bigger house, you get back into a smaller house, and now you have all that equity, and now you can live off your retirement. Now, I mean, I don't know. I've been in my house almost 11 years, and I'm just like, that's a lot of work. Plus, right now with the interest rates and all that good stuff, I'm just gonna stick where I'm at. I heard the neighbor is paying like 4 times as much in taxes as I am, so I'm good, right? I'm good. I'm gonna stick where I'm at for now, and maybe if I'm like a gajillionaire, then yeah, things will change. But anyway, so it's gonna be a longer term thing, right? If you're gonna do this, so it's gonna be real homes. You're gonna get passive income. I went over a lot of this in my previous video. He's gonna start out in the with a project is gonna start out in the Canadian market, real estate market, and branch out from there. And if you have questions, you can come to the Telegram. There's a X page. Like I said, they're gonna have YouTube, Instagram, Reddit, LinkedIn, and there's a lot of different ways that you can get information. So it looks like the roadmap is right here. So here, quarter one, 2024, first market established, team created, PADZ token created, Uniswap token list, update contract audit, lock Uniswap liquidity, website enhancements, social media influencer push, first property acquired, first property rented, first exchange listing. So, guys, this is legit. Like, and when I mean this is legit, I mean like talking to him, well thought out, well planned project, right? This is something where he's in it to win it, and it's not something that, it's not just a month thing, a 2 month thing. He's in it for years, and that is smart, that is brilliant. And like I said, I have invested. So little disclaimer right there. And I'm a holder. I told him, I said, listen, I'm a hold for at least a year, and probably 5 to 10, but I'm a holder. Like, you got me as a holder, and that's it, right? So quarter two, 2024, exchange listings, social media push, website enhancements, DApp, second property purchase, second property rented, onboard core team members. Quarter three, exchange listings, social media push, website enhancements, third property purchase, third property rented, on board core team members, establish second Canadian market. Future, manage a large portfolio of cash generating properties such as single and multifamily dwellings. For those of you guys who don't know, single family dwelling is a regular house, 3 bedroom, 2 bath, 4 bedroom, 3 bath, whatever. It's a single home. Multifamily is like a duplex, a quadplex, where you can have a single building, but it's broken up into 2 to 4 homes. Normally, once you get past 4 homes, you are no longer considered at least in the United States, you're no longer considered eligible for a regular loan. You now have to go into a different bracket of loans. You're considered a different bracket. But 1 to 4, you can still claim, from my understanding, you can still claim homestead. You can still do all of that as long as you are living in that home. It's considered a regular home. And so, yeah, I think the homestead, I don't know. I have to go check on that. But exclusive high-end properties and resorts, commercial space worldwide. So it sounds like they want to eventually get into maybe like timeshares, right? Which is pretty cool. provide decentralized and collateralized loans, NFT tokenizing individual properties. So this is a very, very legit roadmap. There's also documents that you can go take a look at, the white paper, the balance sheet, and let's see. So contract with has completed the smart contract security audit and KYC for PADZ Finance. So that is really cool. So contract with audit and contract with KYC, they have completed the audit. Like I said, this thing has just launched yesterday, guys. They already got the audit done. They got the roadmap done. They got, he's establishing a team. Like, I've already seen, I guess also a little disclaimer. I believe I'm an admin or a mod in the Telegram group, and there was a couple other people that was in a project that we were in that are very trustworthy that are also were asked to become mods and admins and have privileges in certain social platforms like Telegram that is in there. So that is also something like everything is going by the book, right? This is a by the book project. Everything's legit. This is here to stay. This is not just some meme coin. This is not just some pump and dump. No, 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 none of that. This is a very solid long-term play with more than one resource to make income. I mean, I'm holding that 2%, guys. If this becomes $100 million, $1 billion project, you gotta think 2% of that, all the buys and sells coming into your wallet. It's gonna be amazing. So, definitely early investors are going to get, the what do you call it? The incentive of getting more, right? Getting more. So right now you could get the price is zero, I believe that's four zeros or five zeros, 3949. So yeah. So one, two, three, four. So four zeros and four is gonna be your average price. It has um a billion coins. The market cap is $39.5 thousand. It has legit liquidity, 11,655 liquidity. It's up 245%, 245.6% in the last 24 hours, guys. Let's scan the contract, see what we got. The contract, let's see. Come on. I don't know. I think it might be so new. Not sure. Oh, start scan. Let's see. Look at that. I was like, okay, I knew I missed something. Guys, so honeypot test passed. All right, guys, that is it for today. Like the video, subscribe, share. Until next time, guys.